the MD of a company, one day, Ghana announced before the workers saying that enemy who have been holding the progress of their company down have been arrested. That he has been arrested. And not just being arrested, that he has been killed. And his burial will be tomorrow. So that every worker should come and be present at the funeral ceremony. So early morning, the next day, on the day so said of the burial date, all workers gathered. And the MD brought a casket, well-designed casket, and placed in front of them. When the time came for the burial talk to commence, he asked each and every of the workers to approach the casket. Just take a look of the so-called enemy and walk away without comment. And so all the workers pass through that process. They go there, they take a look. You know, you are asked not to talk. You walk away. Another person come, take a look, walk away. All the workers did that. At the end of the day, the MD now came out and asked them, who actually did you see in that casket? Actually, at the floor of the casket, they used a very nice mirror to design the floor of the casket. So the moment you peep in, you see your very self. And so the MD now asked them, as you gaze at the casket, who did you see? I asked this person, who did you see? 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 You see yourself. So what is he trying to imply? That the success of the company is lying in the hands of those individuals, one after the other. So it is in Kedi Healthcare. So don't go and say don't go and relax. All hands must be on deck. You will have to work on yourself very, very seriously. So that is all we have for that part. For that part. Go back a little bit, please. Yes, they are saying this is time for. Go back a little bit. There's something you missed. The question is what have you learned? You know, the things we discussed before, do you learn anything? Or are there things you think you should be cleared of, you didn't really understand well? Do we have such things so that we can proceed? I believe we well understood what was discussed, right? So let us proceed. Let us proceed. We want to be effective leaders. When we attended the foundation training, we are taught on information knowledge from star 1 to star 4. Today, the information we are sharing with you is information starting from star 5 to star 8. In fact, if you have been able to work your network from star 5, 6, 7, 8, being a 1-star manager, 2-star, 3-star, director, and all that, you can do it. It's very simple. But how can you actually be an effective leader? Because you understand that why Kedi counted you as a leader is because as a star 5, where the leadership status of Kedi Healthcare begins, what made up your network is 16 persons. 16 persons. And out of that 16 persons, you are one of them. You are having 15 persons that is following you as it were. And so they look at you as what? As leader. You know, the hardest thing to manage in life is human being. True of us. So that is why this training is important, so that we will understand how we'll be able to go about human management. If I ask you now whether you are a good leader in your team, what will you answer? What will be your response? Yes. And what makes a good leader? I don't need random answer, please. Let one person raise hand and answer. What makes a good leader? What do you think and the qualities you have that made you to have that confidence in yourself that you're good?
A good leader carries everybody along and discusses the issue concerning them and their problems along.
Also, a good leader is someone that carries his followers along, explaining to them the business, what they can do to progress in their work.
You? Any other idea? Any other idea?
Good leader must first be the one to take steps For whatever you are teaching or whatever you want to teach, you must show by example. If you want to say that people should go to Stasis, you make sure you get there. Or you want to say that people must go to do marketing, you do it every day. There are others will follow you, teach them. Then you must know how to manage conflicts.
All right, we got that. Every person have their own opinion, but let's run through the information we are getting from the management so that at the end of the day, we'll be able to arrive to the actual fact whether we are a good leader or not. Let us proceed. Are you there? The reason why you should become a leader. The reason why you should become a leader is because it's your faith. This business is not the kind of business you succeed alone. It's not a one-man business. I remember Oga Rich, while he was training us, he always used this language. Also, now I feel mad at you know the way before. On a name I'm going to respond, but I'm not an animation. I feel mad at Kedi. You know the way before. Okay, no, now I feel mad at that fact means that you cannot succeed in this business alone. You must need people to succeed. So those people are referred to as your downline, or you may call them your success line. Your downline will be more productive, engaged, and remain in the network if you're actually a good leader. You have to do that. As you are doing that, you keep expanding your business, and then your downline will be happy to work with you. For you to actually do these three, making sure that your faith is sustained by achieving more downlines and expanding your network. This is very, very important. What is it called? Personal development. This is where the problem lies. A lot of people ignore this. Personal development. Can somebody give something he doesn't have? You cannot give something he does not have. And you cannot have something you refuse to acquire. If it is not inherent in you, you must have to acquire it. And so if you refuse to acquire it, you will not have it. In fact, the quality of leadership is not inherent in us. Even for someone who has that quality of being leaders, they need to be refined as well, so that they will carry it out more effectively. Are we together? Yes. Must build your network, attending seminars, training as a team. And because of my desperateness, I went about impregnating 9 women in just 1 month. Just to have a baby. Will I have a baby? Why? Because I'm jumping process. What is the process? Get married to a single woman, lay down with her, get her pregnant, and wait for 9 months. Then she will give me what? A baby. People do not have that patience. Training, very, very important. Then you organize team meeting. Those your leaders, don't leave them. After the training, those ones you see that are leaders, you bring them up. Begin to refine them. Begin to give them their training. Give them responsibility, things that they can do. Recruit more members. Organize seminars as seminars. These team members should do well to organize seminars as a seminar. That is personal seminars. You know, there's difference between seminar. There's difference between seminar and training. This one says seminar and training. And here he's talking about seminar as seminar. Do you know that there are difference between this and this? Seminar is just awareness creation. Just like when you go to talk to people about Kedi Heathcare in a church, you refer to it as what? Seminar. Because you are just giving them periphery information, primary information, little information of Kedi products and all the rest of them, because you don't have much time. It's different from training. In training, you go more deep into details. Do you understand it? That is what we need to do as a leader. If you are not doing it, start now after this training and begin to do it. These are the things that will guide you as a leader. You have to exercise influence, guide, lead, and inspire. How do you do that? Leadership is the process of influencing people so that they will strive willingly and enthusiastically towards the achievement of group goals. You have to influence people. Influence means a kind of persuading them. A leader is somebody who knows the road. It's not just that he knows the road, but he is also following the road. And he is also doing what? Showing the road. Leadership refers to the quality of the behavior of the individual, whereby they guide people in an organized way. The action of leading a group of people or an organization, that is lead. These are different definitions of leadership according to different sources. Leadership is inspiring others to pursue your vision within the parameters you set to the extent that it becomes a shared effort, a shared vision, and a shared what? Success. These are 4 different ways people explain these words of leadership that people have. This slide, manager. There's a particular place we were supposed to take. There's a particular place we are supposed to take. These things are still concepts. We're not going to take all. There's a particular way we need to take. That one went straight to the point. You know the place, right?
Yes, start from there.
All right. All right. Leadership style. This one is talking about commanding. Tell people what to do and when to do it, also known as directive or co-active or coercive. Now, when we run through all of them, we'll then be able to decide which one is more profitable or that works. This one talks about commanding. In a place where a leader is commanding, means that he tells people what to do and when to do it. Then this one says affiliative. Growing personal bonds and striving towards team well-being. Focus on harmony rather than results. That's another one. Democratic. Also known as participative. It is about working together through dialogue and what? Seeking consensus. Coaching. Coaching team members to develop themselves to become better individuals and professionals. Visionary. Build on inspiring and motivating people to pursue a long-term vision. Best setting. Focus on performance and result. Leader. Act as a role model for others to follow. Excellent output is what is required. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In all of them, how many do you pick as the only one, as the ones that can work in our business? Is it the first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth? Or which one do you remove? I want to know if you are following. Which one do you remove? For me, I remove this one. We don't command. We can grow personal bond with people and then care for their well-being and then allow them to do what we're supposed to do. Do you understand it? And then you can be democratic as well so that you will be participating. That thing you want them to do, you also will do it. You should be coaching as well. That is coaching members to develop themselves to become better individuals in professional or professionalism. These ones can work. Do you understand it? As we are saying these things, keep reading the book, keep counting them, keep penning them down. But these are the things that will help you to determine whether, remember you said you are a leader, and you are a very good leader when we started. As the question was read to you, you intend to be a good leader. Now, as we are discussing this thing, use your tongue to count your teeth. Don't go and be applying it to your upline. Don't go and applying it to your upline. Apply it to yourself. Accept your own flaws, your own deficiency, the area you need to work. By that time, you're up. If for no other one among these three, this one is very, very important. You must be a know-it-all. If you are a know-it-all in Kedi, it's not a sin, it's not a bad thing. It's very good. Yes, it's very good. You know, they say gossip is a bad thing. But is gossip a bad thing in Kedi Healthcare? You are laughing. Gossiping is bad. But is gossiping bad with Kedi? It's not bad though. Without gossiping, you cannot succeed Kedi. You need to gossip. Kedi gossip, not the other. Do you know that all Kedi Healthcare training centers address is found in that app? Yes, it's there. Even this place with that. If you have an app now, just follow through and check it. Open that app When it's open on the home page, go to services, go to the extreme right, services, click on it, and tell me what you see there. Hello? All the training centers of Kedi Healthcare, all the now existing training centers of Kedi Healthcare is there. Not service centers, so their own training centers. So if you check this place now, you see number 1 Denton Street off Oguyi Road is there. Don't be here with this. Is it not here? Yeah. Number 1 Denton Street off Oguyi Road, ENUGU. It ain't there. Core quality of a leader: empathy, listening, consideration, team development, reflection. As a leader, you need to be what? Honest. Honesty also can be called integrity. You need to be honest. All those that have bonus here. One of my timeline from somewhere in northern part of, I've forgotten the example, is from north, called me yesterday and was jubilating. A woman. I said, what's the problem? She said that the service center where she just called her now and asked her to bring her account number, that bonus had been paid. And she did. They transferred 13,000 naira to her account. It's just a new person. Somebody from already registered and met us at she now bought something over there. She never even know when Kedi used to pay bonus. But those service center called her and asked her to bring her account number. And when she did, they transferred her bonus. Honesty and what? Integrity. Ability to inspire. Ability to inspire. The things you talk, can it inspire people? That is one quality I see in that man. I always mention his name, Mr. or Chief Rich Adele. If you listen to that man, if he speaks and after talking to you, after Rich talking to you, you remain where you are, it simply means you are dead already. After talking to you, you must do something. You must raise up. You must go into work. You must begin to do something. Are you the one that inspires? Are you open-minded? As a leader, you need to be what? Open-minded. Are you a visionary leader? Intuitive. Visionary. Apart from these 2 visible eyes, that person still have other 2 eyes that are not visible. It means that the person can see far. He can see far. As a leader, you can be here now and visualize what your business will be like in the next 1, 2, 3 years. And you begin to work towards it. You carry your team members along. I still remember it when he came here in 2017 in Norway. When he was ready, he told us something. He said that if we should follow him, doing the things he is teaching us, that in no distant time, that if meeting is to be held in his office here in Norway, that the cars of Kedi Healthcare members, that the front of his office cannot contain it. That's what he said. And when he said that, in my mind I was like, maybe this man is trying to kind of motivate us. But I never knew that he understood what he was saying. Visionary. And I tell you what, if we want to do Kedi Healthcare meeting today, we don't do it in that office. Because if we go there, his office cannot contain us. Do you know how many persons that we are celebrated in the Rodagotka last year? From 2018. After 2018. Two persons got in 2018 when we went for car award in Abuja. Then this last one, 2022. 2020 we did not do because of COVID. This last one we went to Lagos for 2022. 14 persons got, making it 16 persons. From Owerri alone. That thing Rich said in 2017, has it not fulfilled? Has it not come to fulfillment? You are not following me. It has come to fulfillment because he is a visionary what? Leader. A leader should be creative and intelligent. Devise ideas that can make the team work more effectively. A good leader also should have the communication skill. Are you the type that is easy to approach? Can your downlines feel free to call you and tender whatever request they want, or ask any question they want to ask you? They feel free to do that. Or be shivering when they remember, when they have me to call you, they begin to shiver. And they will kind of begin to prepare themselves well, first of all. You're not even seeing them all, but they are preparing themselves before they give across the call, because they know if that call should come, if they are not well prepared, something extraordinary will happen. Are you that type? If it is your attitude, remove it. Flexible and patient. Flexible. A good leader should not be rigid. You are flexible. You are handling several persons. And several people with their different characteristics, with their different understanding, with their different reasoning, you have to carry all these ones along. The way I understand things, if I'm the one that understands fast, some other person might not understand fast. In fact, something I understand in 2 hours might take some 2 days to understand. Something that somebody understands in 2 days might take some 1 week to understand. So you have to be flexible and patient. Objective and what? Resistant. Have to persist and continue. Great leaders make no assumption. They focus on a player. They have a growth plan. They don't make assumption. They never cheat. They focus on a player. They lead by example. They have a growth plan. They also set what? Expectations. These are just summary of what we discussed in the other slide. Are we taking note of what leadership means? Manager, you know I'm not seeing the number, please, so you help me to check when I'm there. You should really want to tell me because I'm not seeing numbers here. Leadership process. Challenge the process. Find a process that you believe needed to be improved the most. Find a process that you believe needed to be improved the most. Remember, when we started earlier, our first speaker told us about challenges, that these challenges are things that you must face and handle them for you to succeed in the business. So among these ones, you want to be conscious of the one that is more pressing as at the time and give attention to it and tackle it. Inspire a shared vision. Explain the what, why, and how. When you bring up an idea, a new idea of what to, some might raise questions, you should be able to do what? Explain. You're not don't be the type that since you've said it, it's coming from you, it must be done that way. Even when the people you are leading do not really understand it well, they come up with the question, but why, what do you mean by this? Why must it be done this way? Or how can you actually do it this way? You should be able to explain to them so that all of them will be put to a state of relaxation as the work is being carried out. Model the way. Support and motivate all the time. Support and motivate all the time. Reflect. Learn from what? From experience. These are the things we need to do as leaders. You have to be a leader yourself before you can develop other leaders. So the leadership starts when I was trying to start. About the man that told the workers that the enemy of the progress of their company is saw him or herself. So the leadership begins with you. So you need to understand yourself, understand your abilities, strengths, and weaknesses. There is no human being without flaws. True or false? There is no human being without weakness. So if you don't understand yourself and understand the areas you are not really doing well, you cannot lead well. Because some other people will come and see those flaws. And some may summon the courage to speak before you, to tell you the problem will set in. Do you understand it? Overcome fear. Face the challenge. Face your fear. Whatever thing you need in life is at the other side in the business. Until when she started making money. She brought the money and she was showing the husband. And the husband got interested. That was when she now went and collected her back and brought it back. Yes, this is what I'm telling you today. Even me that is speaking to you, I did not support my wife when she registered in Kedi. Yes, so. Me working as a skilled personnel, so to claim. Hello. So fear, don't be afraid. People are telling you this Kedi that they will go I want to like they were I want to like you will get that by show you real life. They got the show about mother level to the motor. Don't mind them. I got you has a motor. Has a bit of it's a lie. live above your fear as a leader and continue. Self-motivation. Keep motivating yourself. Whatever you wish yourself will turn out to turn out to be real in the real life. Keep motivating yourself. Motivation I cannot imagine. When you are ready to lead, start with the person in the mirror. Just the same thing we said at the onset. Hello. Hi. Your leadership level. Company growth. Your leadership impact. More products sold. Your bonus increases. Your level upgrades. More people join. Same achievement for your team members. Do we understand here? You don't understand here. This is Kedi Healthcare Company. They are keenly interested in your growth. And that's why they say you should register and partner with them. Now that you have partnered, you have passed the level of infancy. You are now a leader. They want you to improve the more. What do you need to do? What are the things that will help you to grow? He says, sell the product the more. You know, this business we're into boils down to moving the product in the hands of the last consumers. Is it not true? Whatever you can do to make sure that the last consumers, any person that will choke that seal, that aluminum seal, any person that will choke it, boom. That is what they want, and use it. And you get it. So the more you sell the product, it turns to more what? Bonus. The more products you sell, it turns to your level being what? When your level is being upgraded, you do the same thing in your team members. You enter 5. I help you enter star 5. I help you enter star 5. I help you enter star 5. What will happen to me? Is it not 6? That is what they are saying here. Do we understand it? So it's the business of helping people. They say if you don't want your candle to extinguish, what you need to do is to light as many candles as possible, light them, so that in the days of the wind, the breeze cannot quench all of the candle at the same time. It's not possible. Some will quench. Even if your own follow for the ones that quench. If it is remaining only one, that you are the one that lighted it up, will the person forget you? He will come back to light your own again. That is the business. Are we together? Yes. Now, as a leader, what do you need to do? Number 1, stick with Kedi Healthcare Company. Stick with Kedi Healthcare Company. This place is very, very important. A lot of us are doing what we know as network prostitution. Have you heard that word before? Yes. Open organization. GH water dispenser. If you know the water dispenser before. But water dispenser where will be open? Kedi would the only company when they have a sustainable system. Do you understand what I mean? You have a sustainable system. You can imagine for the past 17 good years, Kedi made promise of giving cars. Kedi made promise of giving houses. Kedi made promise of giving scholarships. Kedi made promise of paying the naira value each time. In these 17 good years, I want to go near Singleton and get a story. Have you ever heard it? That Kedi is trying to back. Are you seeing any sign? No. There is nothing like that. With what they are doing shows you that they are even solidifying their ground more. As I speak with you, like Kedi Healthcare have a hotel in Lagos. Do you know that? The name is Golden 6 Hotel. So such company, you want to trample with more around on the beginning. I have a woman, I always do with reference. That woman, when she got her car in Onitsha, she got her car after 10 years in Kedi business. After 10 years in Kedi business, she got her car. And she was highly excited. She was dancing with her head. When I saw her in the office, and I said, Mommy, but these are dancing not too much. Now waiting up, no big car. He said, Mom, I got water. So I'm going to call him. I said, now here I will 10 years here that Kedi. Never want to have said that she must collect this Kedi car, whether rain or sun. I said, I said that at star 5, that all her team members left her. And then I say, I can make 6, 8, or 7. I can make 7, 8, or 8. That they all dropped. That she now promised herself that, even if it will take me 20 years, in as much as Kedi remains, I must do this work and get the car. And she continued. After 10 years, she got the car. You know what happened? The moment she got the car, all those people that left her came back. It didn't take 3 months. I saw one again. It didn't take another 1 year. I saw one another car. As I'm speaking with you now, the son is in UK. That son that bought 2 cars is in UK. You may know the woman from Malaysia. Are you getting it? So we need to be focused. Being supportive and being there for your followers. Be an effective leader and then lead by what? By example. If your downline sees that you are very, very strong, that you are unshakable in the business, they themselves will want to imitate you. But if you are the kind that is dancing, as in kind of outline, now that we come for leadership training, maybe he's in star 5, you are in star 6, he is in star 5, and he comes here and didn't see you. How do you think the person will feel? Do you understand it? So let us be careful with all these things, and God will help us, all of us, as we try to move. At some point, we all will be celebrated in Kedi. That's why we're coming from